Hey guys, it's Lego Boys E3. Today I'm going to try and make a Rubik's Cube as bad as I possibly can. And so today's going to be kind of a fun random challenge that I'm going to do. I'm going to take a Rubik's Cube and see how bad I can make it in a short amount of time. And so this is kind of inspired by the GuanLong challenge that the Cubicle.us did at Nationals. And so what you're supposed to do is make a cube as good as possible so that you could race against other people in a tournament. But what someone decided to do is make their cube as bad as possible to make it hard for the other people that came after them because the next people had to use the same cubes. And so yeah, I'm going to do that. I kind of have a plan of how I'm going to ruin this cube. I'm not actually going to be using this cube. I actually have a pretty bad cube already. It's this cube that I stickered blindfolded. And so I'll be using this. I have a couple of plans for like tensioning it and stuff to make it as bad as possible. I have some good lubricants. I have some Vaseline. People used to use that a lot. It must be good. I have some lubricant that I don't really use at all. And of course, just like Mitch did, I have some sand. So just kind of a disclaimer before we begin, I'm not going to be using this lubricant for anything. It's just kind of some old stuff I had laying around that I don't use at all anymore, so who cares if I waste it. This cube I'm going to be reusing. I'm going to be making some sort of mod or something out of it. And these stickers, which I used in a previous video, I got for free. Okay, so I am already here, so we can get the timer started off in the background. We have 5 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, take the center cap off, get our secret weapon out. Okay, here we go. There we go. I didn't intend to take the cube apart, but I guess that works just as well. Okay, here we go. Now, you may be wondering why I took all of the centers off. That's because we need to lubricate the centers. And so we'll put a little bit of lube right in there. That's probably good enough. Put the screw in. Who needs a spring? Just like that. And now screw it back in like that. Okay, so there we go. The core is put together again, and you can see all the sides are even. Tensions. Totally. Yeah. Okay, now we can assemble the cube as fast as we possibly can. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's get some Vaseline. That looks like it's enough. Wash my finger off, that's disgusting. We have our secret ingredient, the sand. We're still at 4 minutes. We have plenty of time. We can just sprinkle a little bit in there, maybe a little bit more. There we go, wash our hands off again. And now we got some lubricant. Not too much, just enough. Just a little bit of a glob, okay. There we go, now we can reassemble the cube real quick before it turns 5 minutes. And here we go, the last piece, just in 5 minutes, perfect. Okay, now according to the rules of the budget cube challenge that the Cubicle has done, I'm still allowed to solve my cube afterwards. I'm not sure how those pieces all managed to line up, just luck I guess. So we can do that, find this piece, put it in. Okay, here we go. We finally solved it. That took quite a long time. There we go. So now I can put the caps back on. I don't think that's too much of an issue. Oh, I forgot to put the springs in on most of these. That's okay. It'll probably work well enough if I just put them in the cap. So we do that and put the cap on. Okay, now here we go. We can just clean up the outside of this cube because you see it's kind of a mess, and my table's kind of a mess too. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to kind of demonstrate how the cube turns now. I think it turned out alright for the worst turning cube ever. And so we can turn this side. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a little bit tight. I guess I should have tensioned it a little bit more even. Oh, that one's really tight. Really sandy though. It kind of feels like a new Moyu cube. Okay, let's turn the blue side. Well, that one's kind of right in between the tension of the white and the orange sides. I mean, it's okay, but not super loose. This one, yeah, that's kind of like the blue one too. I think I actually did a pretty good job of tensioning this. This one's kind of like more like the orange one, a little bit tight. What about the yellow? Whoa, that one's loose. Whew, that one's fast. That's like faster than my main. As for the actual cube turning, it's a little bit weird. Like, it's very unstable. Even though all these sides are super tight, the pieces just kind of wiggle in place. And I think that's because of my placement of the springs just right inside the center cap. I think they're supposed to go actually in the screw. I can definitely tell that the red side with this extra little bit of lubricant inside where the screw and spring is, that definitely helps out a whole lot. Like, look at the turning. That's just amazing. And there we go. So before you guys go and hate on this video by saying that I ruined this cube, one sec. This is the GuanLong now. It's literally just as good as new. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, you can leave a like down below to show me that you liked it. Leave some suggestions down in the comments below for other videos that I can make like this in the future. And also stay subscribed to be notified when the next video like this comes out. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!